this is Esther Marie Andujar. I am a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author, and this is the editing blog for the holiday romance. We are in summer, guys, in Puerto Rico, so the fan noise, it's coming back. I cannot avoid it, and I cannot really edit it out. I don't have a super fancy editing video system that I can just pick my sound, like strip it like down so nitty-gritty that I can just take out or lower the fan noise without lowering my own voice. So it is what it is. We don't have the budget for like a very fancy editing software for videos. Also, if I turn it off, then you will hear the TV, and I cannot muffle that, and I cannot tell my family, my mom, to be like, turn that TV off while I record. That's not a nice thing to do from my part. Anyways, ramble done about the noises. Coming before I keep going on without much explanation, to kind of like do a check-in. So you have seen a clip of me like putting on my to-do list for Monday, editing chapter 1, 2, and 3. I only edited chapter 1, and I ended up doing 2 and 3 yesterday, Tuesday the 20th. And I am hopefully, I have it out, and I have my Scrivener document open to edit chapter 4. Hopefully I will be able to do chapter 4 and 5 before JC stream, if she ends up streaming, and then I could do, I think, chapter 6 and hopefully 7. But I also have to finish the draft of I also have to finish things for Marina, so all the episodes for July are done and ready and set. Ouch, I keep hitting myself with my desk. Why? I haven't learned distance, apparently. Anyways, I have the physical chapter 4 taken out from the binder, and I am going page through page with the notes. This one doesn't seem to have that many notes, but is the one that I told myself I needed to have the timeline already straightened out, and I don't have that. So this may be another chapter that I will have to be like, I have to come back for this specifically. I know I have to come back to chapter 3 to see if I can add a little bit more interaction on the meet cute, but it's kind of hard because Oliver, it's not the most talkative person when he is encountering a stranger, and obviously because of the tension in the scene and kind of like the situation per se doesn't lend it for them to like really interact. This is just like them meeting and kind of like slightly bumping heads. So I don't know how much interaction I can add. I know that's that was the feedback that I got from the Romance Writers Room back in February. I don't know how I can do that with the situation. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna stop procrastinating this edits and get on with it. And yeah, that's the clip, friends. That's the clip. I shall see you guys on the next clip. So it is the next day. Yesterday I was very unfocused. I managed to edit chapter 4 of the Holiday Romance, and then when I got to chapter 5, there were a few comments at the beginning and then 2 big asterisks at the top and at the bottom of an entire scene, and I'm basically telling myself that I'm gonna rewrite this chapter, and I was like, oh no. So I had a slightly mental breakdown when I realized that I told myself I will be rewriting the biggest scene and pretty much the entire chapter, because the previous scene led to the scene that I told myself to rewrite. So the previous scene didn't work because the next scene wasn't going to assist. So I started rewriting chapter 5, not that far along. I think I have maybe, 300, 400 words in, so not very much in, and I just watch a lot of K-pop, because that's what I do when I procrastinate things. I watch K-pop. Anyways, today I should have started working early on. I just delayed it. I kind of was slowly doing other things, and I had a lot of trouble sleeping, so I woke up later than I am trying to normally wake. So I didn't do anything during the morning because half of it I was asleep. And now is 3 p.m. and we gonna see what we're gonna do. See if I can finish the rewrite for chapter 5. And then I'm gonna switch to read and annotate chapter 8 and 9. And then I'm gonna say if I can switch back to edit chapters 6 and 7, hopefully. If not, I don't know. Yeah, we shall see. I have a lot of things to do and not enough focus and just enough time that I shouldn't be procrastinating, but I am. So that's just real life, y'all, real life. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next clip. So friends, on the next clip, and I don't think I'm bearing great news. So I look up my time left and at my calendar, and I try to be like, can I push back? Because I haven't completely decided what I'm gonna do for Camp NaNoWriMo July session. So I was like toying with a couple of ideas and thinking maybe I could take some of July or all of July to keep on working on the holiday romance edit, self-edit, and then do August for betas, but then that pushes my timeline too much, which will make me be editing on November. And I enjoy working on holiday type of books during November, and I have the other idea that I have for a holiday romance. It is a second chance romance. I want to do that for November, so I'm like, no, I cannot push an entire month because I built a good amount of buffer. I already used some of it, and I still have, I think, 1 or 2 more weeks of buffer. But yeah, so let me look. I still haven't finished the rewrite of chapter 5. I've been struggling a lot with focus. And yesterday after work, was just like, people were peopling, and I was like, I need to kind of like reset my brain. I don't want to be thinking. I don't want to be problem solving. So I just stream on my K-pop Twitch, and I just kept watching Hypen things and NCT Dream things, and just having an entire bottle of blackberry wine, and being silly and having a good old time. But now is Sunday the 25, and I have 5 days of June. You cannot see, it's here, the book. I think I'm chapter 14 or 15, reading and annotating. So far the biggest change that I need to do is on chapter 5 so far, because I am rewriting an entire scene, which affects the previous scenes. So it's kind of like an entire rewrite of the chapter anyways. But the other thing, the other chapters have been like cutting words, making the sentence flow a little bit better, adding some more description, just trying to make the story better, more readable, and obviously I haven't done the timeline, and that is something that I need to do. So there's a lot of things, and I'm still struggling with focus. So it is 1:20 p.m. my time, which right now I'm on EST time. It's the same time right now, even though I think I'm Atlantic time, something like that. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up a timer. So I'm gonna take the same approach I take to my 10K days. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my 10K watch list, and depending on how long those episodes are, I'm just gonna choose a sprinting time that is longer than that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave in the cards and down in the description the videos that I have for my 10K days. I have a few 10K day writing blogs, and I have a singular tips and tricks 10K video where I pretty much give you a couple of tips, a few tricks. I'm gonna take that approach, so I'm gonna sprint and hopefully get as close as I can to finish the rewrite for chapter 5, and then I'm gonna watch an episode and then go back and yada 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 yada. Hopefully I will be able to work on a lot of chapters. That's the hope. I'm not gonna say how many. We shall see. That's the plan right now. Let me stop talking and wasting time, because I don't have a lot of time, friends. I don't. And if I want to be writing the second chance romance, holiday romance during November, NaNoWriMo, I cannot delay this any longer, because I need to. Ideally, I would like to give a month to beta readers, and keep the buffer that I have in case I need to give them, like, instead of just 4 weeks, 5 weeks, things like that, so I can kind of like wiggle time with them. Yeah, I will stop talking and get on with working. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, friends, let's do an update. It is Monday the 26th of June. It's currently 2:10 in the afternoon, and let me catch you on what happened yesterday. So, the idea of me like going about it like I do my 10K started that way, but then I got completely derailed by helping my mom, which happens way more often than I like to think of. Yeah, it is a thing. So I ended up deciding to be like, you know what, I work best at night. That's when I have energy, that's when I feel most empowered and most focused and most creative, and that usually is a time that either my mom is asleep or she is super focused on her shows, so is the time that she least will call me for any help or assistance. So it's like, you know what, we're just gonna do the most that we can during the night. I also stream on Twitch. I think I started around 7:30. I'll insert a couple of clips. I just have to get them and I'll insert them here. 10 is almost done. I just need to fix a description, and that will be it, because I've been working on this one on and off through the afternoon. The afternoon is never a good time for me to do anything writing related. So I spend the entire Nia stream working on just this. Creatively, I'm useless during the afternoon, so I need to set those for July. If anyone wants to come for the July camp sprint on my YouTube channel, let me know. I mean, if you're a total stranger, I will have to really think about it. But if you're one of my peeps and you want to, come, let me know. My memory is not the greatest, so that's why I'm like reading a little bit of ahead and then making the changes in a little bit of ahead, and then hopefully once I finish the first pass of the edit and then cutting and all of that, then I can create the timeline and go back and make sure that it makes sense time wise. Watched 2 videos for the HB90 and got dinner started. Awesome. Are you watching the course videos or the videos that Sarah has on her YouTube channel about the HB90? Is starting her replay watch of the AWC. If you don't know, the AWC is the Author Tubers Writing Conference that happened this past weekend. It's their 2nd year. It was really good. Really, really good. Okay, the course videos. Awesome. And taking some notes. I need to go back and take notes for Courtney's video, for Michael, the one that did the dictation video. I do want to sit down for the TikTok and Instagram, even though a lot of what she said, it was already on her channel and I already watched it, but it's still, sometimes you need to watch the same thing a couple of times to actually get it. So I want to check that. I think I wanted to watch the one from the draft to digital. I want to check out Des because I wasn't there for the whole one. And even though I'm not a discovery writer, you can always learn things for when you listen to how other people go about their writing. And obviously I want to check Elaine's because she's another discovery writer. It was a great conference. Tiffany is doing graphics for the release tomorrow, and I think I'm close to over it, but I need to do a couple of reels. So yeah, I think I did 4 or 5 sprints, 45 minutes. I did a 5-hour stream, and I think not before, because I got so overwhelmed with everything that I need to do by the end of June that I went and took a nap, and I was like, I don't want to deal with this. And then I'm like, maybe I should stream and do what I can. So I ended up finishing the rewrites for chapter 5, and then I added chapter 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that felt good. I think I stopped the stream around 12:30 a.m. because I'm like, by the time I kind of like wind down, it might be 2. I don't want to stream so late that I end up going to sleep at like 3 or 4, because that's really gonna mess up. Apparently my brain was so mush after editing 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters and rewrite and finishing the rewrite of 1. I fell asleep pretty quickly and slept through the night. That was a good sleep. I woke up, I don't know, close to 9 a.m. But I didn't leave my bed until 11. I was just scrolling to social media, posting something about the writer's room, kind of like a call out for romance authors who want to participate on screen of a tropes discussion on July the 2nd at 3 p.m. I think that's the day that I decided. And yeah, that's it. I around 11 I decided to get out of bed and get out of my room and kind of like did a couple of things around the house, get some of my mom's laundry started, things like that. And I ate a little bit of breakfast, just some toast. Now I am watching Nia's Twitch stream. I did some social media for my serialized story, and now I'm slowly working through chapter 10, which, let's see if I think I do have places that I'm cutting, because this one is another chapter that is almost $5,000, 5,000 words, and it shouldn't be. Hold on a second. So right now I'm working on chapter 10, and hopefully I'll get to cut some words, because this chapter is almost 5,000 words. And again, most chapters are coming around 3,500, so I hope to get it closer to 4K. It's not that big of a jump, but yeah, I'm gonna keep on working and chugging along. I am hoping to finish this so I can hopefully do chapter 12 and chapter 13, and then get to some more reading and annotating, and then I can hopefully get 2 or 3 more chapters edited later. I am gonna finish implementing the changes on this specific page, and then I'm gonna go and find myself some food, because it's 2:30 and I haven't ate anything besides the toast that I had at 11 a.m. and I am getting a little hungry. So yeah, see ya on the next clip. Hi friends, I'm gonna wrap up this editing blog because I haven't done much of it. It's Thursday the 29th, June is almost over. I am not even halfway through the edit, and that is okay. So I was getting very overwhelmed with everything that I needed to do related to the holiday romance. I wasn't even looking at my other projects that someone have deadlines, like Marina the Vampire, and some I will ideally like to have them already drafted so I could get to edited. It's just things snowball because I was not the situation with my mom needing help was not clear enough when I came back, and it's not improving. Like, her health, it's okay. Like, whenever she gets her lab tests and whenever she talks to her doctors, everything looks okay. Like she just have to keep maintaining what she's been doing to live a healthy life. The problem is her memory and her attention span. She is forgetting everything continuously. She says that she did something, and when I really look at it, she didn't do. She is forgetting to eat, or she just doesn't want to get up to get something to eat, or if she does it, she forget that she's cooking or that she's reheating, and then I find the food in the microwave, or I have to run to the kitchen because it's burning, the food is burning. So, and she and I have very different personalities and different ways we see life and different things we want out of life, and those always bump into each other. Like we're always sort of fighting each other because of the way we see the world and the way we process the world. And sometimes we're apparently talking about the same thing, but she me not understanding where she's going, and I have to like dig out what she's trying to do, and then I realize we were talking about two entirely different things. And it's just adding a lot of stress, because it takes a lot of brain power and a lot of emotion having to take care of someone, especially when that someone is an adult. And because they are adults, they feel entitled not to listen to anything you're saying to them. So that is eating a lot of my time and a lot of my brain to be able to work and meet my deadlines. So what I'm switching, because I do review my goals in the middle of the year, and if I don't think they're feasible anymore, I just reframe them or do new ones. So I change them. Now I'm just gonna be a little more focused on just producing the book, and it will go out whenever it goes out, and in creating systems that will help me be efficient with the little time and the little brain power that I have. I'm also looking for a full-time job, because there's a lot of things that we need to do in this house to make her life a lot easier and more comfortable, but it does require me to have a full-time job to be able to pay for it. So yeah, having a full-time job, caretaking for your parent, leaves you with very, very little time to anything else. So yeah, this is gonna be the first editing blog. I am halfway through chapter 13. Hopefully I will be able to go through it today and finish it. So maybe I can do 14 and almost be literally halfway through the novel. The novel has 32 chapters with an epilogue. I did give myself kind of like a deadline for July but I'm not gonna say it because it's like if I flew by it, I'm just not gonna make myself feel bad. It is what it is. I know previously I said I couldn't push it back because then it will mean that I will be like editing in November and things like that. I'll either make do, or it will be like the editing is gonna be a lot slower and it's not gonna come out in 2023. It's gonna come out in 2024. When, I don't know, it's just, it is what it is. I also don't have at this present moment the money to pay an editor, so for that part there's no urgency because it is not like I can be reliant on pro writing aid because I'm not confident in my English grammar knowledge. I need to have ideally a copy line editor, or I will just have a line, I think it's a line editor, and then a proofreader, things like that. So there's no money for that at this moment, so the urgency of it kind of like lowers, and I just don't have the time nor the bandwidth to be able to do the original deadlines. So we're just gonna go and see what we can do, and we shall see. Anyways, yeah, as I said, I'm halfway through chapter 13, and hopefully I will do 14 today, and I'll just keep working on it as time allows it, and brain power allows it. What else? That's it. So this is gonna be the first editing vlog for the holiday romance. I don't know when the second vlog is gonna be. I know the next videos are gonna be about like the new goals and the Q3 goals and what I'm planning to do for camp, things like that. But actual like writing, editing blog, we shall see. If you enjoy this type of video, type of blog, please hit the like button. If you like writing related videos, chatty videos, blogs, things like that, please subscribe. I also run the Romance Writers Room, which is the spin-off of the Writers Room run by Barrett Laurie, author Morgan Lee, and Tiffany Russell. The June live will happen in July the 2nd. I just couldn't find a date in June that would even work for me. But July the 2nd at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's gonna be our live. It's gonna be kind of like a panel style. We're gonna talk about tropes, and we shall see. I know a few people, the couple of people that are coming. Hopefully this blog is gonna come before the live stream, so come to that. If you see this after, just watch the replay, and I'm pretty sure towards the end of July, the July live is gonna happen. I will be sometime soon releasing the dates for the Romance Writers Room episodes for the rest of the year, because whether I stay at the part-time or I get a full-time, I was able to pin down just one day that I was able to even host. So we're sticking to that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.